Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome back. Yeah, it's warm out here, but just so you guys know, it's shear day. Yep, it's the day I started shearing, and I've been getting everything ready. Last thing was I forgot to plug in all this stuff, so I had to go upstairs and then plug it in. But I got to show you guys. So it's down in the barn. Yeah, because the thing's down there. Oh, I missed him. X was standing up on it like he was ready to get sheared. My goal is I'd like to do Penelope first. We'll see if I catch her first. If I can catch Bonita, she will go first. She's the hardest to catch. So if I catch her, hey, then she gets it. But I'm trying to get Penelope. And as you guys might not know, Penelope doesn't mind getting on the halter when she's on it. But sometimes she can be a little bit of a butt. But anyways, they're all down there. I thought I'd put it in, let them get a little used to it, so they're not scared of it when I grab them. And yeah, so here we go. I'm gonna go down there and then I'll bring it back on when I got one up on the thing and ready. Well, I did catch Penelope. She can't resist a deli wafer. And I know the thing's a little low. I tried putting a little taller. I might probably have to work a little bit harder at it. She doesn't like this right now. So I will see if I can tape this or not. I may be just trying to start shearing her first so I can get used to it again, and then I'll bring you guys on, okay? All right, guys, so I started Penelope. She's doing really good. It doesn't look like I got much, right? Watch, I can't set this up to do it, but I will hold it out like this and show you guys. It's voila! Yeah, I got over half of her done already. Yeah, all in one sheet. That was pretty good for me. Yeah, she's an angel once I get her up here, and I knew that. Like, you know, like this, like I said, with this stuff, you know what? It's just a summer cut. It doesn't matter. I'll try to trim her up if I need to, but I'm gonna be washing her up and bathing her and stuff, and she's gonna be getting another cut in the summer. Because unfortunately, with the valets, you do have to trim them 3 times a year. I have to trim them in the spring, summer, and between fall and winter. Yeah, so we're gonna get finished. I probably won't have you guys on because the way I have it set up, it's really hard to get a spot right now with the sun not glaring at her. So yeah, let me just get this done because I want to get her done before she's too hot. Hi guys, there's Miss Penelope. Not my best job, but you know, it's the first of the year. And yeah, I didn't get all, you know, like around her head. Her horns are really hard to get around. And she just was being really agitative. So, did miss some of her back legs, I noticed. I was trying to get them all off because of all the matting and stuff. Normally I leave it, but this time, because with those, you know, they're kind of like bell bottoms or whatever on them. But this time I went ahead and clipped her all the way down, except for, like I said, she's got some things, but that's okay. She was getting hot in there. And I was like, so it took me about a lot longer than normal. I'd say about a little over 30 minutes to do it. And altogether, getting the thing hooked up and stuff, that was another story. Thing all hooked up and ready to go, that was another story. It did not, the switch was, I had to go reset the plug, set it once, not twice. I had to make sure everything was plugged in. I mean, I worked up and down 3 to 4 times before I finally got it going. And it was fine. But then, the best is, I thought, okay, I'll tape this one part that I thought you guys could see with me shearing. I didn't tape it. I don't know what I did. I thought I was going to tape it. I was talking up a storm and telling you guys this and that. But oh well. I'll try to tape the next one so you guys can see it a little bit. But you can always go back on my shearing ones. I have it in the my playlist. I have about the shearing and stuff like that. But I will, you know, with Penelope with her horns at first and where the sun was, I didn't want to, I couldn't set the camera up right to keep her in the shade. So though I thought I had her in one part, which I didn't record, unfortunately. So anyways, we'll go do another one in a few minutes, give me about a half hour break. I'm gonna go get something to eat and rest for a minute and then come back out and do another one. And like I said, guys, I'll have to shear these guys in probably July because it'll get hot again. So it's like if I didn't get her that good or whatever, that's fine. She'll be, you know, another time she'll get sheared in July. And like if I have to, I'll bring her in and I'll just clip her up. I want to kind of get her used to it. She's not used to it like the boys were last year. I, you know, sheared them, oh my God, a bunch of times, trying to get them, making sure they were more calmer. And they were calmer, but they're still monsters. Okay, like I said, I'm going to take a half-hour break. You guys won't even know it. And I'll be back on here with the next one that we catch. All right, guys, so the next one is Shonk. He came right away. He was like, yeah, I'm ready to go. Which is very surprising. But we'll see how it goes. I'll turn it on. Let's see if you guys can see me shearing. I'm gonna put it on fast speed, and we'll go from, well, actually I'll put it on just regular at first, and then I'll put it on fast. Well, I don't know, we'll see. So I got Tonk halfway done. I realized when I went to check it, I didn't have the down here and stuff done to where you could see where I had got. I'm not going to go all the way down on his legs. They're okay. If I have to in the summer, I'll do it. But right now, they're okay. So I'm just trying to get him. He's got freckles now, guys. He's got freckles. Tonky has freckles on his back. Yeah, funnier than I'll get out. I've never noticed that before. So, all right, let me finish him, and I'll bring you guys back on. I had a phone call. That's why I had to stop it. So we'll finish up. So it was so I'm just trying to keep it cooled down, and that they're a little, he's different. The girls are different than the boys in the front. The boys have a bigger breast thing that comes out to where the girls don't. So it makes it a little easier for the girls in the front to get trimmed. Boys a little harder, but that's the way it is. You know, I got a mess going on here. Probably trip and kill myself on it. But we'll see if you guys can see me this. I'll do just regular motion, and we'll see how fast I'm able to trim. Tom, get back up there. Back up there. Back up there. Good boy. Good boy, Tom. Good boy. You're good, dude. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. I love you. Yes. Okay. Let me get back over to the camera, Tonk. I gotta shut it off. Okay. I'm hoping I wasn't in too close on that one. But, yeah, so I'm gonna not videotape the rest because I'm just trying to do it. And my batteries, I noticed just now, my battery is going low. So I'm gonna try to finish him up, and then I'll show you guys afterwards the finished project. Okay? All right, guys, here's Tonk. He's almost all the way done. I just got to do some scissors tripping around his head, where the halter was and stuff like that. But he'll look fine. He's got a little puff on his head. I did leave his legs. I cut a little bit of it, but it was hot and he didn't want it. So I was like, it's okay. I'll get it in the summertime. I left a little bit. You'll see right there by that patch. It was kind of hard to get in there, but yeah, and the thing on the bell, that part right there, that's his wee-wee. Yeah, that's where he goes pee-pee. So, but yeah, he last time, he was doing fine on the stand. Tonk, you were doing really good on the stand, and then he realized, wait a minute, I don't like the stand. And that's when it got crazy, yeah. Right after I shut off the camera, he got a little crazy. And it was like, okay, I just stuck him up over in this fence, but he wasn't as good as he normally is. Normally, he just stands there and lets me do it, but not today. He was being a little bit butthead. So anyways, guys, I will go ahead and let him out. I'll trim up what I need to with the scissors and let him out, and I don't think I might be doing another one. We'll see if I feel better later on. I'll come out and do another one. But he kind of wore me out. Yeah. There he is. He's with his brother. What's so funny is Bella got a little upset at first. Like, what'd you do? And he was like, it was fine. Pip, Penelope, they didn't really bother her when she came out. Pip, when she gets sheared, remember they went crazy and were hurting her and stuff. They were like, they didn't recognize her. I thought that was hysterical. But, yeah, the worst part is the cleanup. I got part of the bag. Finally got him out of here. His wool was everywhere because he kept moving on me. But yeah. Guys, I'm going to go ahead and I think I'm going to end this. And if I share another one this afternoon, I'll put it on with tomorrow's video, or I'll put it out by itself. So, guys, I didn't talk much about it and stuff. And, yeah, it's just, you know, something I did on a Friday that you have to do to maintain the sheep. Yeah, they're not beautiful. Yeah, I'm not a professional. But you know what? I know my sheep are comfortable. They got the wool off of them. And that's the main thing. So that's what you have to remember. And I just, you know, up here it's very hard to find somebody to do them. They're always booked out like a year in advance. It's crazy. So, guys, give me a thumbs up, like, subscribe. Definitely comment. I hope I made you guys laugh a little bit, smile. Definitely put that warmth in your heart, making these guys cooler. So, have a wonderful afternoon, evening, whatever it is.